Coach, if you want to give us a thought or two about the game, then we'll open up for questions.
Yeah, first, thoughts and prayers to Brown and Australia for what's going on with the mass shootings. It's a terrible thing, and we need to do better. Great game. You know, I thought Lords came out and kind of shook us and woke us up. Very good team, well coached, play extremely hard. We knew that we were going to be in for a battle. I think they kind of put us back on our heels a little bit. And we had to wake up in the second quarter after we lost the first quarter, 21-19. We won the next two quarters and then finished with a tie in that fourth quarter. But all in all, I thought, we shot the ball fairly well. I thought our offensive execution was a little off. I thought we had some unforced turnovers and some poor decision-making. But other than that, we seemed to improve throughout the game.
All right, as always, I've got the microphone, so if you've got a question, multiple people will start right here.
Coach, just starting out, prior in the week, I had a chance to speak with the coaches and players at Lords, and they described this experience as one that will enhance their program, among other terms to highlight the importance of the game for them. I believe from what I could find, this is also the first meeting between the two teams. On your end, thoughts on bringing in a local program like Lords for a game like this?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. The coach was very thankful. Tanny was very thankful. She, was appreciative of the opportunity. We thank them. I mean, they only made us better today. They were a dangerous team. We knew that. What are they? They were 7-0 walking in here, or 8-0. So we knew we were in for a battle. We're glad that we could have them here and put them on the stage that we are lucky enough to play on every day, and nobody gets to see them besides their fans, and I'm glad that they had an opportunity to show what a quality team they are.
Keep it going or pass it around? Okay. Offensively, you all reached the 100-point mark again. I believe that's the third consecutive game. You all as well have now won 5 in a row. Thoughts on this recent stretch and where the program's at this point through non-conference play?
Yeah, rough November, December, we just wanted to get better. We wanted to focus on us and not so much our opponents as what we were doing defensively and offensively, because I thought that we were a little bit out of character, especially in November. It's a hard schedule, and those type of teams can make you play out of character. But our December schedule allowed us to really focus on us and prepare for our opponents and get better. So I'm proud of what we've done as of late, but there's still work to do, and we have little time to do it.
Tonight, stepping up, doing that. Just what are your thoughts mainly on their performance?
Yeah, they're tough. They're tough. The shot makers, they're hard to keep out of the paint. They're first to the floor, which typically that's us, but they beat us to every loose ball, every long rebound. So when a team plays that hard, you either have to match their intensity or they'll embarrass you. And I thought we upped our intensity level, especially in the second and third quarter.
Just through the month of December, kind of mentioning that, just what improvements specifically have you seen throughout the month?
Yeah, execution, especially on the defensive end. I thought we did a pretty good job defensively in the prior games. Not so much this game, but we gave them so many possessions because we didn't box out. We didn't finish defensive opportunities. We didn't finish plays. So they got 19 offensive rebounds, which that should never happen. But it was a lack of focus on the boards. But defensively, I thought we got out and pressured a little bit and created some opportunities for ourselves to get into transition.
And then, Coach, just finally, what are your thoughts with Paige Fuller's performance today?
Yeah, Paige is solid. I mean, Paige is I can always depend on Paige. She's my security blanket. I'm Linus. Okay, a triple double. It's hard to do. It's hard to do. And she made it look easy tonight, 50% from the field, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. But moreover than that, you know, she's the voice in our huddle. She leads by example. She takes care of our locker room. So we lean on her heavily, and it's a lot. And she's probably not used to it. We had Amy last year that we could really lean on. She was our life preserver. Now it's Paige. And you know, she's getting everybody's best defender. She's getting everybody's game plan, everybody's best effort. And it's a different role for her. But she's embraced it, and like a triple-double is incredible.
Coach, you mentioned how Paige was able to push the ball and get assists tonight. How important is it to get those transition points and easy baskets for the offense to get it going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, that's our MO. We want to create some offense off our defense, and we can get in transition. We're a much better team. When Paige has the ball in her hands, she's got great vision. She makes great passes ahead. You know, I thought Janiyah did a great job of getting out in front of the defense, and Paige found her almost every single time. So, you know, with that vision and that amount of effort to get out in transition, you know, we're going to be profitable. That was a high percentage in transition, which normally we don't have, but it was nice to see.
Early on in that second quarter, you showed full court defense trying to put pressure on Lords. How was that sort of what you wanted to do to try to kickstart the offense again after the first period?
Yeah, I thought we came out flat. I don't think we came out of the locker room the way that, you know, we should. You know, I thought our focus was lacking. So we extended the floor, and it kind of jump-started our momentum a little bit. You know, the energy level went up, and so did our stops.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, we know what time it is now. I can jump in there.
1, 2, 3.
Isaac Zumba.
You want to get one in?
Isaac Zumba.
There we go.
Questions for Paige?
Yeah, I guess I'll just start it off with the obvious one, you know, triple-double, first one in program history. Thoughts on your performance and achieving that milestone?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's awesome. It's really rewarding, and it shows, like, the hard work we put in, but also thanks to my teammates, like Janiyah running the floor, Lauren knocking down some shots, Jazzy knocking down shots, and then them boxing out and allowing me to get the rebounds. But, again, it's all to them. They're running plays for me down the stretch, so I was able to achieve that.
And then I believe this one makes it 5 wins in a row for you all. What are you seeing out there that's led to the success, and thoughts on this stretch for you all?
Yeah, I mean, it's just been awesome being able to come back home. We were on an away stretch for a while there. We weren't really able to find our footing, find our place. But I think we're doing that now. Being at home, we're starting to knock down some shots. You know, it can get a little discouraging being on the road and not being able to find your groove. But I think we've done that coming back home. And Coach Fred mentioned this, but getting out and running the floor, being able to push the ball, getting a lot of transition points, that's not only giving us easy opportunities, but it's also tiring the other team out, leading to more opportunities for us.
And then one more non-conference game for you all on Tuesday before you head into the MAC. Thoughts on this non-conference stretch that you all have put together so far, and maybe what you're looking forward to as conference play begins shortly?
Yeah, I mean, obviously all these games are important, but we're kind of working towards that conference game or those conference games to start. We've taken it one game at a time, and each game is a way to or an opportunity for us to prepare for a MAC championship moving forward.
Alrighty, just, you know, going around for the year, just a bit of, now I'm kind of getting into the swing of things here as we get towards in the new year and all that. Just how have you grown so far as a player so far this season?
I think my leadership, again, Coach Fred, I think, touched on that, but just being able to be the voice of the team, being able to, my actions as well. It's not always just vocal things, but it's also making sure you're doing the right things on and off the court, and just being able to get some followers as well. I think Nay has done a good job as well as stepping into that position. Being an underclassman, that can't always be, it's not always easy to do that, but I think I've had her to lean on, and, you know, it's growth, and just being able to be a leader for everybody else and kind of be that, like, that person they can look to.
With the triple-double, I mean, a huge momentum, just huge to get around. Just kind of what was going through your head when you knew you had it?
I mean, it was just really exciting. Again, my teammates, like, they were all cheering for me. They were all trying to help me get it. But yeah, thanks to them for helping me achieve that milestone.
And then just looking ahead to Tuesday, what are your expectations for that game?
We can't take any game lightly. We gotta do. If we don't do the right things, it's gonna be a tough game for us. It's awesome being at home, having the fans behind us. It's a kids game. It's gonna be a lot of energy. But again, if we don't do the right things defensively, get out and run in transition, execute on offense, we just got to make sure we're playing our game.
And then how is like kind of just the game being so early at 11 a.m.? Is that going to change anything at all with preparation for the game?
No, not really. I mean, we got to get up a little bit earlier, but we got to make sure we bring that energy. And having the kids there will definitely help. They'll be screaming and yelling the whole time. That'll definitely bring a lot of energy to the Stro.
10 rebounds today. Some of those you had to battle for, and then you pushed it up the floor for yourself or to set up teammates. How much pride do you take in fighting for those rebounds?
It's extra possessions for them if we don't get it, and that's extra opportunities for them to score. So it's really important we rebound. If we don't have the ball, we can't score. So we got to make sure we come down with those rebounds so we can get easy transition points.
Anything else for Paige?
Oh, perfect.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, guys.
All good.